And welcome back, everyone. 37 past the hour. Now, the inaugural AdvantEdge Strongman Competition, featuring contestants of all ages, lifting logs, throwing kegs, and flipping tires. Wow. Founder of the event, Dana Skytta, joins us this morning. I want to thank you so much for coming in early today. Now, Dana, you're no stranger to this. What inspired you to get into doing strongman competitions?
I wanted to give Marquette the same opportunity I was given a couple of years ago. Okay. I graduated college. I was an athlete at Lake Superior State. And after college, I didn't have anything to train for. Right. This area is known for its endurance sports, the skiing, the mountain biking, the road biking, the running. So I'm not into that. I like being in a gym. I know there's a lot of people, my friends, like being in a gym. So I just happened to see a flyer for a Crystal Falls Strongman contest.
Oh, okay.
And I entered it on a whim. I mean, everyone's seen it on late night ESPN, the giant men lifting giant awkward objects.
They are enormous.
And, I didn't know there was lightweight contests. I didn't know there was a women's division, but they do have those. They have those opportunities, and the events are scaled down so everybody can do them.
That's amazing. So in other words, because you're saying that, there are different divisions, and you see the ones on the channels, and I was telling you about the only name that I know professionally is what's his name, Puchinowski. And he's like a brick wall. The man's enormous, but you're not. I mean, you're a big guy, but you're not immense. That's kind of neat. That how do they adjust it for the different weight classes?
Weight classes for the men they go about 25 pounds or 30 pounds for weight classes, and they start at 175 and under, and all the way up to lightweights are considered 230 and under.
Oh, that's a lightweight. I'm a lightweight. That's amazing. Now, if a person wants to get in to start training for something like this, we were joking beforehand, you can't just go and drag a truck. I mean, you can try, but you're going to hurt yourself. How do you safely prepare for something like this? You start, get a good base on a training regimen, start in the gym, work out on barbell lifts 2 to 3 times a week, and then typically we train events on weekends in a group if possible, but right now I kind of train by myself up here. I have a friend in Escanaba that comes up to train once in a while, but you do what you can with the events. You got to be creative. You don't see tires in gyms very often. You don't see kegs or stones unless you're lucky. And I was fortunate enough to be training in a place where they allowed that type of equipment. Okay, so and now if a person is at home, they might be able to find some of these things to safely start working into it and get the feel of it?
Absolutely.
Okay, could you explain just a little bit real quick, what are some of the different events that we'll be able to see this weekend? For
the men, we're going to see last man standing log press.
Okay.
So we're going to start out with a 120-pound steel log, and we're going to continuously add weight until nobody can press it anymore.
Wow.
The ladies will be pressing a pony keg that weighs 70 pounds for max reps in 60 seconds.
Wow.
And then from there, all the events are the same for men and women. They'll do a sandbag carry for max distance, tire flips as fast as possible, farmer's walk, and then the suicide medley.
Whew. Oh, okay, it sounds amazing. How can folks take all this action?
We're going to be holding it at AdvantEdge Sports Training at 906 West Berg Avenue, Marquette, Michigan. It's free admission to the public. Bring a chair, come in, just check it out.
Okay, and what time does it start tomorrow?
Starts 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, okay, so there you go. Eat your Wheaties and get there, it sounds like. All right, well, I want to thank you so much for bringing this. It's not a new sport, but it's a new angle to sports here into the Upper Peninsula. I just want to thank you for helping to make that happen and opening our eyes a little bit to what's going on in the strongman world.
Thank you for the invite.
You bet. Well, thank you. All right, now coming up, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to head back out to Lowe's, learning a little bit more about how to do weather stripping when we come back.